Gaming Bowl presents the top 8 upcoming games in July 2016. July isn't exactly the most bustling month when it comes to video games, and what a coincidence, June wasn't exactly all that hot either, but that doesn't mean there aren't some awesome titles to look forward to. Whether you're interested in a hack and slash dungeon crawler, a traditional JRPG in the vein of Chrono Trigger, or a Metroidvania title from Insomniac, there's plenty to look forward to, especially as we roll into one of the busiest periods of the year. Ghostbusters. We know what you're thinking. Ghostbusters, the game based on the remake? Are you serious? Well, the good news is that the Fireforge Games action title, which supports co-op, will feature a brand new cast of characters. In fact, they seem to be high school students. We can sense your enthusiasm waning, but hey, Extreme Ghostbusters had high school students and it was a pretty good show. Yes? No? July 12th is the date, so yeah, get hyped. Fury. Unfamiliar with the game bakers, Fury? It's as every bit as trippy as it is compelling. The third-person hack-and-slash title is comprised of nothing but boss fights, one-on-one duels that rely entirely on skill and your reflexes as you battle for freedom. If that weren't enough, Afro Samurai creator Takashi Okazaki is in charge of character designs, leading even more flair in the visuals and combat. Keep an eye out on July 5th for its PC and PS4 release. Necropolis. Harebrained Scheme's next big game isn't a Shadowrun title. That's cause for attention, but Necropolis is more than a deviation from the norm. It's a third-person action RPG set in a labyrinth full of treasure and danger. Not only will the environments be constantly changing, but you'll even encounter other dead adventurers as enemies. If that weren't enough, up to 4 players can traverse into the labyrinth together, hopefully holding hands as they die. Song of the Deep. Insomniac Games' Song of the Deep isn't quite what you'd expect from the developer behind Sunset Overdrive and Ratchet & Clank. As its first game with Game Trust, GameStop's publishing initiative, Song of the Deep sees protagonist Merrin heading under the sea to rescue her father. With a rudimentary submarine, Merrin will encounter various phenomenon in what's essentially a Metroidvania-esque adventure. Song of the Deep will be out on PS4, PC and Xbox One on July 12th. Am Setsuna. An RPG on the theme of sadness may not necessarily tickle your fancy, but Am Setsuna, which is out on July 19th for PS4, PC and PS Vita, will channel the golden age of RPGs as per Square Enix. Using the active time battle system from Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy, Am Setsuna has already had a fairly good critical reaction in Japan. How will it translate to the West? Regardless, it's an old school RPG from Square Enix's New Tokyo RPG Factory. That's reason enough to check it out. Abduction. If you're a fan of the Miller Brothers and their Myst series, then Abduction is a return of sorts. Cyan World's first-person adventure title sees the player kidnapped by aliens and exploring several foreign worlds in an attempt to return home, along with the traditional puzzle-solving that we love and loathe. Myst for Abduction is said to feature the same visually arresting locales and laid-back exploration that its predecessor is known for. Time will only tell how well this plays out in 2016, but you can play Abduction yourself on July 26th to find out. Monster Hunter Generations. Released in Japan under the name Monster Hunter X, Monster Hunter Generations will be heading to North America and Europe on July 15th for the 3DS. Along with the trademark combat for the series is known for, Monster Hunter Generations will feature different hunting styles for weapons, new hunting arts, which essentially act as special moves that have to be charged up every once in a while, and really, it's a Monster Hunter title. If you love those games, you'll love this. 10 Second Ninja X. 10 Second Ninja X is a fast-paced side-scroller in which you need to complete each level in 10 seconds. Don't expect hand-holding and checkpoints. The game has 100 levels, with 40 levels remastered from the original game.
And that wraps it up. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it on Twitter and Facebook. And why not consider subscribing? We upload some really cool videos almost every day. Thank you for watching this video, and happy gaming!